Hi guys! So welcome back. For those who are new, my name is Tukei and today I am joined by the amazing Joanne. She actually calls herself amazing one. Amazing Joanitah,
Yeah.
imagine. But she's really amazing, you guys. You see, the topic today is shocking things they don't tell you about labor. You know the things you will learn, eh?
Yeah.
Because now I've learned so many medical terminologies and acronyms. Apparently there's PP for postpartum, and I was like,
Did you get a problem with counting weeks when you're pregnant?
I definitely,
Like
in the first week,
week 20,
yes.
do you mean 4 months?
People would ask, if people would ask me, how long are you? Which week? I'm like, 4 months. I say, no, it's weeks. It's in weeks. And I say, well, I don't know.
Did you realize that pregnancy actually takes 40 weeks, which is almost like 10 months, not 9?
Yeah, I had that. I actually had that before, and I was like,
Yeah.
40 weeks.
Yeah, you're like 40 weeks, 10 months. They've always said 9 months.
Imagine.
So how?
Me, I gave birth at 41 weeks.
I gave birth at 42.
I gave birth at 42 weeks. I was just being humble about it. Guys, I don't really lie, but you. What?
Yes, at 42.
No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gave birth. Imagine. Okay, now let's tell you our birth stories, yeah, because that's why we're here. So you were at 42 weeks.
Yeah.
How is that even
first
possible?
First of all, the things they don't tell us, or the ideal versus reality is, I think my entire pregnancy I read up a lot about giving birth naturally. The things you need to do, the things you need to take, and everything. And every time my husband told me, he's like, I like that you have the theory. Now let's wait for the reality.
The practical.
Thank you.
So you see,
the theory and the practical different.
Imagine there's something they call preterm.
Yeah.
And then there is post. Okay, there is normal term. I'll get the real word there. Then there is post term. Then there is late term.
Yeah.
So anyway, what causes why did I have babies take long?
They were too comfortable. Everyone kept on telling me, oh my god, that baby is too comfortable in there, because I had about 3 or 4 due dates. How about you?
3 due dates.
I think I also had 3.
Yes.
We went past the first one, past the second one,
and the
past the third, and then the doctor was like, so what's the plan?
Yeah. Okay, someone actually gave me a call and they said, you know, you've passed all your 3 due dates, and do you know that not every woman goes through contractions? And I said, what? Are you serious? And they said, yeah. Did you have contractions?
Well, long story there, but fast forward.
I didn't have contractions.
You didn't? First tell me. Okay, and I just first tell me.
I didn't have contractions. It was so weird. That's why they had to induce me.
Same. Okay,
so did you have contractions?
Okay, so this is what happened. So after I passed my 3rd date, the doctor is like, you know what? The baby is growing big. There's that whole fear of the baby is growing big, and so the chances of having a natural delivery are hard, right?
Really?
So, yes,
that's what
because
they told you.
the bigger the baby is, that means that
how many kilograms are we talking about?
Okay, so you can go up to 4 and above. Okay, actually anything.
At that time,
anything
did you know?
No, I didn't. You know that.
Okay.
You know that scans estimate. Anyway, so the doctor was like, you know what? Let's induce. Induction, you have a 50% success rate, right? Actually, he told us, he's like, you have a 50% success rate with induction and a 20% success rate when you decide to wait it out. Yeah, so we decided, let's take the induction. I mean, also the level of the number of calls you get. Have you given birth? How far? Then
how is she supposed to know?
I would have days of thinking, I'm like, is something happening and I don't know what's anyway. So I actually scheduled for an induction. I was given a date to go in for an induction. And so I go in, and an hour before starting the medicine, I get contractions. Yeah.
No way.
I get contractions.
That's good news, man.
So now when the midwife comes in to give me the what medicine? Pitocin?
They put it inside the JJ.
You can take it orally. They can also put it in an IVF, in a cannula,
in a drip.
or or yeah, so me, it was oral. I was taking some liquid. So the midwife comes 1 hour later for us to start the dose, and I tell her, I'm feeling like this and this. She confirms, she's like, oh yes, you have contractions.
How are you feeling like?
Just now I was watching Suits. So I'm watching
So
Suits,
wait.
I'm feeling contractions. So now so when the midwife comes and confirms there's the contraction, so we're like, so what do we do? So because I'd already prepared my mind for an induction, and because I'd perceived that it means it takes faster, it's quicker for a baby to arrive.
When you do induction?
When you're induced. So I was like, so we're like, anyway, even when the contractions are here, let's still induce, which was wrong. I think looking back, which was wrong.
So now me, my story. See, you can choose the day you want your baby to be born. I was like, what? That's so cool. So I was like, I want my baby to be born on first. Ideally, my baby would have been born in 2021.
Yeah.
You understand? But no, we're looking at a new year. So I said, you know what, I can wait till the new year. So let's do 1st Jan 2022. And then I was so cool. So on New Year's, we packed our bags. You know, we had already packed some stuff. They were already in the cupboard.
Good morning. On my way to hospital, and the car is fully parked, as you can see. Wish me luck.
For some reason, you have to put your bags away because you don't know when
you're ready to move.
You don't know when the contractions come. So I put them. The case says we're ready to move. I even drove to the hospital.
Wow.
You know, I'm a good baby mama. You know, so we drove, and then I take my tummy. I'm like, hello. My guy said you could come, and they induced me, and then the hospital said fine. There is your room. I go to the room, and then they
sip sandwich.
I'm trying to remember what happened, but they first gave me 2 doses for inducing, and they weren't working. Basically, I wasn't getting contractions.
For real.
Okay, no, I was getting the contractions, but it would take like forever for me to start saying.
Actually feel them.
The baby's
serious. You guys, me just 2 doses. We're like, okay, we're not even giving you the third.
How
I
many
was on
hours
the
did that
floor.
take?
She was like, you know what? We're not giving you the third.
In 2
It's
hours?
No, this is in about 3 hours.
No,
I was
guys.
done.
How? How?
Yeah, so different bodies, you guys, different bodies, different experiences. See?
Yeah, because I remember the tablets they had induced me with, for context, went 8 in the morning, and then they induced like at 10, and we waited till like night time.
Are you serious?
Yeah, only for them to say we're going to do this a 3rd dose now for inducing the IVF, I think, in the morning
of now 2nd Jan.
So I was having contractions.
Which are strong.
Well, see, me. What if they were paining? I just don't know that
You're
that
a
was
hard
pain.
number. Pain tolerance is too high.
You know, because that's what my guy said. She was like, what is painful for you is not painful for the other person.
That's true.
So I can't say, first of all, perception. Someone told me that labor means period cramps.
Yeah, no. For all the reading I'd done on giving birth and labor, I'd binge watched positive birth stories, and honestly, people would be like, the baby came, I felt some pain here, and then the baby was out.
It so easy.
So I also thought it would be pain here and there, and the baby would be out.
Me too. So my perception was it's cramps. But you know those girls who used to have cramps and they would go to the sick bay for 3 days. Those ones. So I said, okay, so they used to go to the sick bay for 3 days and they were like 15 years old. Surely I can manage this in just a day or 2.
Yeah, no,
Guys.
but honestly, still those birth stories, people who share their positive birth stories, like keep it going, because you give us hope.
Yeah, you give us
Even
hope.
when the reality
See,
is different.
But even if you tell a first time mom the things are very hard, things are painful, a first time mom will think, me, I will nail that. That's what I thought. I was like, me, I will nail it. I mean, this one's pain is not my pain. Maybe for her, she doesn't tolerate a lot. Me, I tolerate a lot. Madi guy.
What happened? Anyway, for perspective, so I checked in at midnight to start my dose at 2 a.m. because this was Sunday, so the idea was that I would have the dosage throughout the night and then I would be ready to give birth on Monday morning. Literally, that's how they tell you. So in your head, that's what you think, right? So I check in.
Even said, in 1 hour you'll be.
Thank you. So I check in, and first of all, they're hesitant to start me on the medicine because my daughter is not. It's Sunday night. They're like, we would want your daughter to be around. I'm like, but she told me to come in. So anyway, so they agreed to start at 2 a.m. So to give me 2 a.m., 10 a.m., and 6 a.m. so that my daughter comes in at 8 a.m. ready to give birth, right? 2 a.m. is first dose, 4 a.m. second dose. So at around 5, the midwife comes in, and at this point, I am in labor, like
It was so painful, yeah.
Contractions that was super painful.
So
she's
coming
like,
after like how many?
Now that's the other thing. I even had an app to pace my yes. My friend had researched. I knew how long they should take. 511, 311.
Is that common month?
I did. So every time I would get a contraction, I would tap to weigh it up and time it and literally see if what that means, what stage of labor I'm in. Because there's active, there's one, there's yes. So now, first of all, I realized it was different for me. Like it was not what I had read about, what I had researched about.
So how was it?
They were very strong for maybe a minute, and coming like after 30 seconds or 5 minutes. They were so irregular. So I was like, this is not what I've read, but let's see, maybe this is an induction.
Yeah.
The other thing, honestly, the thing I wish I had known, I wish I had information about induction. Because I didn't think I would be in this. So I was green. I literally, when the doctor said induction, I was like, doctor, is it painful? He said, no, you can handle. I was like, cool.
Okay. Actually, if we're to rewind up a little bit, so when they told you you had 42 weeks, did you start to get like impatient? Is that how you decided to say let's get induced, or was it the doctors?
No, actually, I was so calm. I had energy, which I realized you also had.
Had energy.
I even went to the village. I was to naturally induce my labor.
Oh yeah.
The doctor was like, get your body active, anything. So my
Imagine me, I was dancing.
Alright, let me show you how to do the dance. Jump, there you go to bed. Hey, clock, did with the left leg, and then you boom, ding, solo, hit her with a.
So thank you for coming on to this vlog and watching till the end. Okay, I'm going to segment these parts so you're able to watch everything, and if you haven't, please look through the channel and see what you have watched and what you haven't, so you don't miss out on anything. Otherwise, thank you, John, for coming.
Thank you for having me. It's been awesome.
We have learned a lot, haven't we?
It's a journey.
And she's already 5 months, so me, I'm 3 weeks, so I'll be learning from her and we'll be learning from each other. So guys, like, share, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Yeah.